Hello there. How are you doing? It is me, Dr. Stephanie, and I really wanted to talk a little bit about prioritizing purpose. Mm. And I am definitely not one of those people who's going to tell you that I know how to prioritize purpose and I do it perfectly every day, because that's just not the truth. And I am not going to come and lie to you, because the truth is, it is hard. It's hard to prioritize purpose, prioritize yourself, prioritize your goals. We all have lots of things going on. And if you're anything like me, you have an extremely busy life. And right now, my life is really, really busy. So the things that I have done in the past to try to keep things in perspective and prioritize my goals are not working as well. I have a senior in high school, and we are doing college applications and college scholarships. And I have a junior in high school, and we are trying to go through the recruiting process so that he can play lacrosse, but not just at any school, but also a school where he can get a good education. And I have some organizations that I absolutely love, some community organizations, and everybody has had events and committees and things that I am responsible for doing in the past few months. And of course, I have a business and a husband and friends and all of this other stuff. And I'm not alone. I know your life is very busy too, but for me recently has been I've been really thrown off balance. This is more on my plate than what I'm used to juggling, and I'm used to juggling a lot. So I thought I would share some of the things that I have been doing in this extremely busy time, because it might be helpful to you in your extremely busy time. One of the things that I have been doing that has been helpful is just making the first thing first, right? I think that when all of these things come up and, you're being pulled in so many different directions and being asked to do all of these wonderful things, all these things that you want to do, it's important to make the first thing first. And each day that the thing that is first may change. And what I mean by that is my purpose is the first thing, and I have to make that first. And so when I think about my purpose in this season of my life, it is to show up for my clients, show up for my family, make sure that my senior has the support that he needs during this time that's very stressful for him, and that we do our due diligence in these applications. That's what showing up for him looks like. And showing up for my patients during those times when I'm seeing patients. And everything else is kind of the second thing, the third thing, and the fourth thing. So getting really clear about what your first thing is. And so I've had to, daily get really clear about what my first thing is. And that's the first thing. So making sure that the first thing is first. So showing up for my business is definitely part of my purpose. So making sure that I'm on time, that I'm delegating the things that I don't have to touch, right? Not feeling like I have to be in control over every little thing, because that's how things get missed and fall through the cracks. But when it is something that I need to be present for, whatever it takes for me to show up as 100 or 110%. If that means getting rest, if that means getting a massage, if that means saying no to some other things that I really, really want to do, then that's what I have to do, because that's ultimately my purpose. And then my purpose is also to be an amazing mother. And what it looks like at this time in my life is filling out applications, reminding my boys to fill out their applications, responding to messages, researching, giving advice, making sure they have balance, that they have fun, that they have downtime, and that they are able to be whole. And what it really, really looked like recently was making a decision to have a non-traditional holidays. Nobody in my family has the bandwidth to have a bunch of um, high stress holidays. We just don't have it. We have been pulled in every direction, and we are nearing the ends of our available energy. So, cleaning the house, making small repairs, that's not the first thing. And so it had to be pushed to the bottom of the list. So our holidays are really going to be spent around bonding, not around what gift we can give, but just appreciating the time we have together as we can see that it's coming to an end, and refilling our spirits and really focusing on self-care. So that's what I think making the first thing first is. Um, so maybe that's helpful to you, because I think sometimes we forget and all of the things that are pressing and urgent become first. I love to use the Eisenhower box if I need to, where I can figure out what's urgent and important, what's important and not urgent. That's usually where my purpose is. That's usually where some of the first things are. What's important and not urgent, and what's not important and not urgent definitely needs to get just booted off the to-do list altogether. So I hope that that helps, and I wish you much success in this season that you're in right now. All right.